America is complicit in a genocide. And you're proud to look at the flag. You're even proud to put that bitch up. Are you a sick bitch? You must be. Like, doing that doesn't change, like, what people actually think about you. It doesn't change the narrative of history that they love to paint. It don't change shit. Like,
Soul family, peace to the gods, stars, and goddesses, all verse rising. Sadezzy had made her topic about how America, aka USA, aka United Slaves of America, KKK, ran by the energy vampire demon slave owners of white supremacy, is a complicit genocide country. And I will say this, I'll go far as saying this. USA, UK, and Canada are like the same countries. They're basically like the three triplets. They have the same law systems. They have like oppressing systems that be oppressing a bunch of Africans and Caribbeans. So like, let's get to this thing about USA. What Sadezzy was explaining about being a complicit genocide country. Now the healthcare systems in USA is trash. We know this. It's very trash. A lot of melanated Africans and melanated Caribbeans always say in the country of USA, like, I'm not going to these doctors and getting my blood drawn and having them put me on medications to heal me because I know it's going to kill me. A lot of melanated Africans and melanated Caribbeans have said this for a lot of years, being in that country called USA. Because why? A lot of healthcare doctors are a bunch of Zionist energy vampire reptilian masons who just kill off a lot of Africans and Caribbeans. Like, for example, I had many Caribbean and African relatives of mine who got killed off by these healthcare systems in the country of USA, in the countries of UK and Canada as well. And me, after witnessing that, I'm like, you know what? I'm not putting my trust in no government system of healthcare in the countries of USA, UK, and Canada, because I know that these healthcare systems, they always treat us Africans and Caribbeans like trash. It makes no sense. When you look at the African and Caribbean countries, melanated people don't get treated like trash by healthcare systems. It doesn't matter if the healthcare system was in Ethiopia, Eritrea, Angola, Nigeria, Ghana, Senegal, Sierra Leone, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Jamaica, Trinidad, St. Vincent Grenadines, all the Caribbean, all the African countries. If my melanated ethnicity was to go, if my melanated self was to go to an African and Caribbean country, go to a healthcare doctor system, they're not going to screw me over because they see me as one of their people. Okay, now when we think of UK, USA, and Canada, the healthcare doctor systems, they treat these melanated Africans and Caribbeans like trash, always poisoning us. And I'm talking about us Afro hair African Caribbean people, right? So what do I look like as a melanated person? Go put my trust in a healthcare doctor system that is designed to always oppress and always poison and weaken a lot of us melanated Africans and Caribbeans in the countries of USA, for example. Like, that's not what I'm going to do. Like me, myself, I let my body repair itself. I either let my body repair itself naturally, and I let my body repair itself naturally just by, doing fitness workouts. Whether it's sunny out in Mother Nature or in the Father Nature's sun is out. That's the way I let my body heal. I don't trust all these, genetic modified products that these healthcare crooked doctors be doing in the countries of USA, UK, and Canada be trying to do to destroy a lot of melanated Africans and melanated Caribbean soul family. Sadezzy is speaking fact about how USA, aka America, is a complicit genocide country about that. Now, another reason, and before I continue, I will say this, soul family. Like me, myself, the healthcare systems in the Africans and Caribbean countries, the food is literally the food in the Caribbean African countries is the healthcare system. The food is not poison in the Caribbeans and African countries. The same foods that's considered genetic modified, aka jail food at these grocery stores or etc. places, the fast food, the restaurants that's considered GMO in the countries of USA, UK, and Canada. The same foods in the Caribbean and African countries is healthy for you. Like for example, soda. Soda in Trinidad is real fruits. It's not genetic modified sugar of mysterious acid that goes in the sodas in the countries of USA, UK, and Canada. You don't got to worry about that in Trinidad. So the food the food is literally the healthcare system in the African and Caribbean countries. Why you think a lot of melanated people in the African and Caribbean countries are always healthy? None of them be sick at all. There has never really been a sick melanated person in the African and the Caribbean country ever, because the food there is natural. The food is natural healthcare system in those countries. You don't even need to go to a doctor in an African or Caribbean country, because the food in the African and Caribbean countries is all natural. That's why a lot of individuals be loving to visit Puerto Rico, love to visit Jamaica, love to visit Trinidad. They love to visit African and Caribbean countries because they know my culture has the natural foods. My culture don't have genetic modified foods. Like, come on, what are we talking about here? And also to add another thing about this whole of America is a complicit genocide country. We all know the courthouse systems and the law enforcement systems is patriarchy and so colonization oppressive to these melanated Africans and Caribbeans. So we get that. We see that. We see that racial profiling. We see that in the country of USA. The same way it happens in Canada, UK, all these Western countries being straight up against these melanated Africans and melanated Caribbeans, just straight hate towards us melanated Africans and melanated Caribbeans. So this is all proof about the Western countries in general being a complicit genocide, especially USA. This is all I gotta say, soul family.